It's been a beautiful day and we've had a lovely day in the warehouse. We've opened 3 lovely rosés, and the idea of it was to actually see if I could get my head around a slightly different rosé offer. Just an early summer one, because a lot of our fresh rosés for this season haven't yet arrived. So we're looking at last season's fashion. Is last season's fashion such a bad thing? I'm so many seasons away that I think last season's pretty much right on cue. We start off with the Cheddar Swallow, and this Cheddar Swallow is from the 23 vintage, so it is actually, we bought it at the very, very early part of last year, so we were a little bit behind when we actually did buy it. Cheddar Swallow is essentially Montepulciano d'Abruzzo, made like Trebbiano d'Abruzzo. So it's the red grape of the Abruzzo, the great Montepulciano, pressed, given a little bit of skin contact, and then made like a white wine. It's fascinating wine, and the quality, you can tell by that noise it just made, that it was being bottled under a bit of CO2. And Cantino Sangro, great. Gianni's fantastic winemaker. And if you look at the colour of this, it's a bit darker. I've heard some strange things about rosé. The kind of belief that the darker the rosé is, the sweeter it is. This is not true. The darker it is, more skin contact it has had, the more, if you like, exposure, often the more flavour you get. In this case, it's got that lovely strawberry and cherries. It's delicious nose, actually. Super clean. Dry as you like, nice bit of body to it. This works really well with richer foods. So whether it's with sort of barbecued salmon, whether it's with lighter meat dishes, certainly with vegetables, with roasted veg, absolutely superb. I haven't got much left of this, so this will only appear in the mixed case. There won't be any offers, so I'm trying to clear it because I think it'll go really beautifully into the mixed case. We've got a few gorgeous rosés sitting here, and I think you might have a lot of fun experiencing these. Just to get your head around the idea of having a rosé that isn't 2025 is not a bad thing. It really isn't. So the next we're going to try is from Chinchile, and this is also 23. They often are a little bit behind on where they're releasing their rosés. It's organic farming on the sort of biodynamic spectrum, high altitude, pure Sangiovese from Panzano, magnificent producers, Luca and Valeria of the red wines. This is their white. I think it was sort of developed for the American market years ago. But it's got a lovely freshness with such clarity. This has it does have, oh, I hate this term, but sort of minerality to it. But certainly fresh, maybe hints of, oh, it's just floral, it's flowers, it's pure open fruit. That's delicious. Because it hasn't got that crazy bright fruit. It's starting to get sort of onion skin come through. So this is really proper food wine. Be delicious with, say, lentil salad, something along those lines. I'd love them. I love this sort of style of food with those sort of slightly earthy bean salads. You know, you've just got a bit more richness, a bit more power. Glorious with seafood as well. Really, really, really good. The third of these wines is a Motte del Lupo, Hill of the Wolf, from Paolo Pitrilli, and this is the 2024. Love this wine. He's got the colour right this year. Paolo gets quite obsessive about the colour of the wine. Nero di Troia is a grape. So of the 3 we've just sort of run through, we went Montepulciano, Sangiovese, Nero di Troia. Nero di Troia Rosé, whoa. Can't say I've got desperately excited about Nero di Troia Rosé in the past, but I have about Paolo's, because he wants to make a great wine. That's where his brain is. So he's trying to make an epic rosé. He's trying to keep the colour as light as possible. It was a massive problem last year because the skins just bled colour. He didn't give it any skin contact. It was just like this wine: press, juice off, ferment it. So this colour is only coming from the pressing. There isn't any excess maceration with the skins, because that's where the colour comes from with rosé. It comes from the difference between when you press the grapes, how long you keep the juice with the skins, because the skins give colour, the juice is the same colour within them. Only had one glass, so I could have been. So here you got it. This was fermented, a part of the wine was fermented in barrel, which again, people don't really consider that particularly important for a rosé, because there's a feeling that rosé shouldn't be treated in the serious way that a red wine is. Wrongly, in my opinion. You know, rosé is like red wine, it's dark white wine, whatever you want to call it. It's good. It can be epic quality wine. It doesn't have to be thrown away. It's only the rosé. It's superb wine. Got a lovely, lovely nose. More faded than the other two wines, so not quite as powerful and pronounced. Less fruit on the nose. Again, we're heading down this sort of floral path. Light, garlic, so summer spices, summer herbs rather. Oh, there's a lovely cherry, plum, Victoria plum. Really pure, lovely acidity. Lovely texture in the mouth. This is a great wine. It's great wine. I've got a reasonable quantity, so this is on offer within, you know, by the 6-bottle case. Highly recommended, actually, for early summer drinking. It's just superb. And even if you don't use it for very fine foods, you know, this has had some wonderful listings. It's been in some great restaurants. You understand why when you taste it. For me, in some ways, it's a very, very strong rosé. It's one of the best you can find. And at its price, absolute bargain. So, hope you enjoy it. Do click through on the link, have a look at the website and get an idea of what these cases are. So we've got a rosé case and we've got offers on the rosés. Summer's coming up. Quick, be stocked, be ready. Bye.